My lovely Capricorn, if you like your own personal reading, you can email me. So, with your reading for this week, Spirit is telling you that it's time for you to trust. You have to trust them. You know, like how some people, they struggle to trust. Spirit says, if you can't trust yourself, trust them. They really want to give you so much more, but you can be standing in your own way. Like some of you really want love, but the truth is you haven't found it because you don't even believe in love. You don't believe that real genuine people exist. You don't really believe, and Spirit says you're hiding this. Like this is something that you hide. That you gaslight yourself a lot. Like some of you put yourself down a lot. Like you stay in the house and you pretend to be okay by yourself, but you are not okay by yourself. You're not happy by yourself. You miss being with someone. You miss making love to someone. You miss like having, some of you, if you're a male, you miss having like a feminine touch, and vice versa. You miss having a masculine touch. Like you don't really want to do this by yourself, but for some reason you keep thinking that you're meant to be alone, and that's a choice. Spirit wants you to know, if you feel like you're meant to be alone, this is a choice, and this is why you're fighting so hard. You know, this is why you're finding it even harder to like really give yourself to anyone. You don't believe in anybody. You always feel like somebody's faking their feelings, or they really don't want to be around you, or they must be sleeping around with other people, or they must be talking to other people, or, oh, this is not going to last, or, oh, like Spirit says, the stories that you have in your mind are exactly why you still have not found the person you really want. Like the truth is, you just don't trust love. You don't trust people. You don't even think that true love exists. Like this is what replays over and over and over. And the discipline that you really need to be in a relationship, you don't even think you have. And Spirit is saying maturity is admitting to it. Like you don't really feel like you are a good fit for people. And you may feel like you pretend to be a good fit, but you actually feel better when you're by yourself because you don't have to drop your guard down. You don't have to lean on anyone. You don't have to try to be something to someone. Like you are screaming rejection to your own self and you don't even realize it. Like you reject yourself and then say, people always reject me. The truth is, you just like to have your fun. You just like to have your fun. You like to live life on the edge, but you protect yourself so much that it's like, Spirit says, even killing your children. Like if you have children, your children may even start to feel like they can't believe in love, or they may have difficult cycles of love because you're always so alone, you know? And honestly, children learn about love and relationships through their parents. But because you are so confined by like your failed stories of love, that you just take more than what you're really willing to give to anybody. And this is why you may not know it, but you could meet people and some people don't even trust you. People don't trust you because they may find like you are hard to please, or you always need like more evidence, or you need them to show more and more and more and more. And then it's like they get weary and may wonder, like, are you controlling? And then it's a hard pill for you to swallow, that the real reason you're being rejected is because you keep rejecting yourself. You keep speaking rejection into your soul, like every day. You trust nobody. And this is taking away the love that you even have for your own self. And it's like Spirit is trying to find someone that's the exact same fit for you. But even if they bring you the person, you won't even be able to tell, because it's hard for you to even recognize what real love is. That's another thing, because you found so many fake people, like fakes and snakes, and you know, you could have been left before. You could have been ghosted before. Or some of you could have chose poor people, like people who didn't have anything to give to you. They didn't have anything. Like the reason why some of your relationships failed because you could have put your heart in people who never even showed love, you know? They didn't show any signs of love. Like, this is people who were closed off. They were emotionally unavailable. But then when you would get people who are available, then you would look for anything in order to like not even have to feel like this is meant for you, you know? So you'll start to nitpick at people, and then eventually the relationship would fade away. So Spirit really wants you to be honest. Like, a lot of people want things, but they're not honest about what it is within them that is causing so much rejection. The rejection is coming from your own self. You reject love first. Some of you don't even want people to touch you. Like, you go through cycles where you don't even want anyone to touch you. Like, don't touch me. And you don't like how it feels to be ignored, but at the same time, you don't really show people like that. You don't really make it obvious that it seems like you're playing a game. Some people may think like you're playing a game, or like you're teasing them. And it's just Spirit wants you to stop the cycle of rejection in yourself first. Stop telling yourself you're a failure. Stop telling yourself that you don't look good. Stop putting your own self down. Stop saying before you even go on the date that they're probably going to stand you up anyway. Spirit even says feeling like a failure is not even a real thing. It's just something that people say when they go through a bad time and things don't turn out the way that they want it to. Look, the thing that they want, it doesn't turn out the way that they want it to, then they may say that they're a failure, but you're not a failure. You're not a failure, and you're not like in a place where you can't love. They just want you to bring back like the soulfulness in your heart that you used to have. Some of you lost it. Like, you lost that spark where you used to be a magnet for people, where you used to go out and have fun and dress up and be lighthearted. Now you spend most of your days in the house, like complaining and feeling like a failure. And they're saying like, what happened to you? Spirit is like, what happened to this person? What happened to this guy? What happened to this girl where you used to dress up and used to go out and, you know, you used to have fun with dating. Now everything is so serious. You know, you could have been tempted by the wrong people in the past, but Spirit really wants to give you a soulmate. It's like somebody's waiting to connect with you because you never had real love. You never had real love. Some of you never experienced true love, and it's all you really want. But you sit in the single mode and act like you don't care when you actually, it's all you want. Now, why is Spirit giving you this warning? Is because they don't want you to reject love anymore. So they want you to find it within yourself, because they have someone that you've been actually calling in. Like, some of you may daydream about love. Secretly in your heart, it's a huge desire that you want love. But then you just single yourself out. They're telling you to change the story. Stop saying everybody is a piece of shit. Because not everybody is. And they said when you argue, you don't always have to have the last word. It's not, you know, it's almost like, you know, Capricorn, you may not like this reading. It may be very, very uncomfortable, but Spirit, you need to learn how to date. You need to learn how to date. You need to learn how to trust yourself. When you are in a relationship, it's not about having the last word. Sometimes you got to let love win. You know, you got to let love win. Sometimes it's like, okay, I'm going to give it to them just to keep the peace in the relationship. I'm not trying to tell you to be a walkover. But when you're arguing and back and forth, it's like Spirit is like, it creates a lot of like toxic soul ties that you end up having to curse them out and then just leave them. They feel in depression, you feel in depression, and this is not the way that love works. So how you're going about relationships, how you're going about love, this is why you're fed up. The truth is, you're fed up with your own self. You're fed up with the way that you address love. You're fed up with the arguing, but you keep, it takes two people to argue. So Spirit wants to give you a commitment, but they just want you to know that this person is very, very genuine. If you mess it up, it's because you really aren't in a space where you're ready to receive love. That's the truth. You could be struggling to receive love. So it's there. It's, can you open up and can you embrace it with real, true feelings? Not you holding on to what Andrew did from 1882. Not you holding on to what Jack did, from 10 years ago. Not you holding on to what, Nicole did. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what Nicole did, right? Honey, Nicole didn't play fair. They want you to see the best in yourself and understand that when somebody comes to you, it's because they see the best in you too. They have commitment. Somebody is coming to you with peace. They're coming to you with love. They're a soulful person. This can be a person that loves jazz. Because I hear like, ooh, baby, this is my song. Like, they have a very soulful presence. And it's like, even if they're young, even if they're mad young, like they have an old soul. And you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. Even in the way they look. They have a presence to them that really makes them stand out a lot. So this is going to be a test to see, are you able to match the true definition of love? You say you want it. Are you really ready for that? Because this is what they want to give you. And you need it. They say too, some of you could be blaming God, and it's not even God. Like, some of you blame God for your love life, and it has nothing to do with God. You literally don't know how to receive love. A lot of people don't know how to receive love. You'll be so surprised of how many people don't feel like they're even worthy of love. They're going to like the fact that you're already established, This could have been a person that they used to get a lot of fixers. They're going to be so happy that they don't have to fix you. Like, yes, I finally met somebody that I don't have to fix. I don't have to explain stuff, because the truth is, Capricorn, you have value. You have so much to offer. I don't know what you think people see in you. That could be the issue. You may not know how people see you, but the truth is, how do you see you? Do you feel like you're worth loving? Because if you feel like you're worth loving, this love will be here for you. They have a fountain of youth in them. So once again, even if they are older, they look young. Like, they look very young. And they like the finer things in life. And this is what you're going to find very interesting about them. They complain a little bit, but not about like boring things. They complain about things that are going on in the world. They feel like the government is corrupted. They feel like there's a lot of fathers out there who are failing their children. Like, they stand for really strong beliefs. But if you protect yourself, then you won't be choosing love. And that's all Spirit is saying. This will be a person who will finish your sentences, and they believe in harmony. They're going to be very, very sexually attracted to you. And they're going to be very spiritually mature. You might be timid, honey. You might be timid. I just feel this energy of, let me tell you why you may feel like all of a sudden you start to feel skeptical of the person. It's because they're foreign to you. If you've been in relationships where people weren't able to fulfill you, or you could have been a fixer, you always wanted to fix people. This person you don't have to fix, so there's nothing to like take on. They're not a project. That's all you have to do, is just embrace them and trust that this is for you. That's all you have to do. The easiest love. But sometimes easy is foreign to people, and they will sabotage it because they're used to hard. Some people feel like love is hard. Love is pain. Love is suffering. Oh, what? Baby, love is love. And suffering is suffering. And pain is pain. Some of you could be getting something fixed at your house. Yeah, you're just gonna need the courage. You're really gonna need the courage. You're gonna be challenged by this manifestation. Look, they see a storm. I knew this was a warning. I had a feeling this was a warning reading. There's a storm around the manifestation with love. Like you not having the courage to take the leap of something that is so sweet. It's so sweet. It's so easy. You may find anything wrong with them. And Spirit says you do this too because you may have insecurities that you are trying to cover up. So when people get too close to you, you will find any way to push them away because the truth is you really feel like you are a reject and you're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. I feel like I have to get that through your head. Spirit wants you to take a chance. They want you to live out loud. They want you to stop being so scary. They want you to overcome your grief. You don't have to live in grief. You don't have to live in suffering. You don't have to keep up with people whose intentions are not even shown to you. Some people will come in your life and not even tell you what their true intention is. That's crazy. Like this person will be upfront and honest from the very first time that they meet you. And you caught them at a really good age, you know? They like to buy themselves really nice things. They don't really complain that much. They speak to people about life, you know, like. That's all Spirit is saying. They said it's a protective, you protect yourself too much. Let me see. See, I really want this to work out. They just want this to work out. They ain't trying to do nothing crazy to you. And they're going to wonder, because you're so avoidant, are you a fearful avoidant? It says, I'm afraid that you are not over your ex. So they may assume you're holding on to someone, but they love the conversations. They love your conversations. They thirst for more conversations. It says the honeymoon phase, getting to know each other. I knew it was new. Some of you too, Capricorns, I hope this is not a cross-watcher read and you're dealing with a Capricorn. It could be a cross-watcher read. But if I'm on Capricorn and this is mostly geared towards Capricorns. Let me see. Oof. You hear the police out there. Some of you guys can be seeing the number 911. Hopefully there's not an accident near your house. But yeah. Some of you too, Spirit says you have a habit of asking for more than what you can really take. So you ask for more than what you can really take. If you want somebody who's open and honest and true to themselves and they this and they that and they that and they this, can you handle it? Can you handle it? Can you handle an open, honest, giving, nurturing, loving? Can you handle it? Spirit says the capacity that you have to love, you might not handle. Like you may ask for all these lists of things that you want in a person, but if they were to come in front of you and set it all in front of you, will you actually be able to acknowledge it, embrace it? Could you handle it? Could you handle that level of love? Can you feel like, I deserve this? I'm that lucky. I'm that lucky that Jerry came into my life, honey. You know? Or would you fight it? Or would you deny it? Or would you crawl back to people in your past? Would you, like, Spirit wants you to, like, they're really, really, coming for you. You have unexpected income coming in. You're about to pay off a car or buy a brand new car. Some of you could be in a new program, a new job that has training. And then it says money tree. Everything shows money, money, money. So you're definitely about your money. You're definitely about your money. You definitely are Spirit says you're handling your finances way better. Like you're trying your best not to go out there, or some of you really want to fly out so bad, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it. But you really want to fly out. Like there could have been risks that you were like, you would just go and just jump on a plane. You wouldn't give a damn. Now you're really talking yourself out. You're trying to keep yourself grounded when it comes to your finances. So let me see what else is coming out for you. I want to sue you. Be careful of people trying to sue you. What they trying to sue you for? Yeah. Some of you may call out from work, or if I see you working, and then you might stay in this weekend just to relax. Like you're going to feel so good this weekend, just relaxing. I just see you taking care of yourself and relaxing this weekend. And then you could be stressed. You could be stressed. That's why. This weekend you ain't trying to think about work. You are so overworked. You just... Yeah. Oh, you have expansion. You have financial expansion coming in. You have a lot of money coming in. I don't even think you see it. I don't even think you see the money that's headed towards you right now. But I'm going on to the extended. I'm going to do a full spread on this person to give you more information about them. I'm going to give you a spread on your family, your friends, your children, your ex, and whatever else comes out. Love and light.